Cabrera. How to deal. Okay, it seems kind of corny. Like how to deal with anxiety or pressure. You know, I'm gonna make a joke, but pressure's something you put in tires. All right, pressure's not real. Pressure's something you put in tires. Nah, but seriously, how to deal with it. No, hold up, 1 second, just 1 second. Let me. I feel like this needs to be a darker, dimmer video for the topic. Like the shorts? I know y'all saw. Anyway, how to deal with it and to like move forward, because I'm not gonna say too much, but I've dealt with it and it was pretty bad, this and that. But the way I got over it was going into philosophy, really, and this and that, and learning to accept myself. And then even now I still have things that I'll talk over that kind of hold me back. But anyway, how to deal with it is learn to control what you can control and let go of what you can't. You know, so let me make sure I said that one right. But like, control what you can control and let go of what you can't. You can control your actions, your behavior, the way you present yourself, and your reactions to things. So if your partner cheats on you, that is not in your control. Learn to deal with it, accept it, know that it's not in your control. And I guess it kind of is what it is, you know? But like, okay, you got cheated on, how are you gonna react? So I'm not gonna say it's bad, like you be sad for a little, but then move on. Control what you can't control. So your feelings are something you can't control. And everyone always feels like, oh, I can control my feelings. You really can't control your feelings. Like, I'm gonna be honest, at least to me. But I know how to deal with my feelings and kind of control how I feel with them, in a sense. But I can control how I react to them. So if like a partner cheats on you, you realize the situation, you learn to accept it. Okay, they cheated, and have a positive mindset on, okay, well, there's someone out there who's not gonna cheat on me and is gonna treat me right and do this and do this and do that. So that's kind of like that part. And then you just learn to accept it, and then you react accordingly. So to me, I'd probably work on myself, really like put myself out there. But I think what I did is I drained myself. So like I was really improving, but now I'm kind of drained and I'm just kind of stopping. But it's okay to unwind, but control your unwinding. That's all I can say. So another thing besides control what you can control and let go of what you can't, like analyze your emotions and how you're feeling, because in a moment of anxiety, you don't want to be in it. At least with me, I don't like being in confined spaces, like stuck to something, like really close. Like walk around, go do something, because to me, I started running at 5 in the morning, you know, and that really helped me. It opened my eyes. I took cold showers too. And it really like gave me a better perspective, because I saw things that I never took in before. And I realized that, man, it's a beautiful place. It's really more about having a better mindset and positive mindset and controlling your emotions, because if you indulge in your anxiety and keep, like, what you put in is what you get out, and if you're putting into your anxiety, like, in and keep feeding your thoughts with it, then you're gonna keep having anxiety, and probably worse anxiety. And this can go for any emotion, whether it be sadness and this and that. So if you like happiness, feed into that and you'll be happy. And yeah, so just learn to control it, because when you are sad, anxiety, unmotivated, and this and that, it's really hard to do things. Don't get me wrong, but you have to push through that, in a sense, like do what you want to do. For me, it's been really hard recently to work out. I get into it, but then like after school, my bad, like after school, I'm exhausted. Like I'm straight exhausted from school, and it's so hard to get into it. But I'm more motivated. But I control what I can do, and what I do is I work out, and it has helped with my anxiety and this and that. But how do I put this? Control what you can control. Have a better positive mindset. Stay busy. Staying busy does help. So like, look at your triggers. That's another thing. Okay, look at your triggers for like anxiety. It's like, if this person triggers your anxiety, or these like situations trigger your anxiety, stay away from them, because then you're kind of looking for trouble. And don't get me wrong, if some things are unavoidable, like conversations or like just like situations that randomly come up, but learn to deal with it. And the way you can practice is like mentally strengthening yourself for whatever it may be, not indulging in good this and that. But yeah, I think what's really helped is positive mindset, control what you can control, get into philosophy and like kind of understand, but also like realize that it doesn't matter. Like whatever you're worrying about, whatever, it really doesn't matter, because like in a few months or weeks or days or years, I'm not even gonna say years, but like some things are years, like it's not gonna matter. Like, to be honest, like I'll say this, like, because this is always a topic, but like relationships, if you're so worried about your partner leaving, this and that, then it'll probably happen because you're manifesting that. I don't know if I believe in manifestation, but like if you're always thinking that, then I feel like it kind of will happen, especially negative things. Why's my ear like clogged? Ugh. But if you're so like, what was I even saying? But if you're so anxiety about your person leaving, then as soon, it probably will happen. But let's say it wasn't even your fault, this and that. In a few months, you're not even gonna care about that person, whatever's going on with them, this and that, and all that anxiety was gone and used for nothing. I'm not gonna say it was used for nothing, but like, it really doesn't matter now, because you're way past that. Like, your emotions are a short-term feeling. If you're scared, it usually goes away, you know, literally in like an hour. It's like you do your thing, you're scared, next hour you're like fine. So like, it really doesn't matter. You just have to realize that the long term and the short term, don't react off your emotions, because the long term you is gonna be like, why did I do that, this and that, blah blah blah. And like, just enjoy it for what it is, at least for the relationship part. But for anxiety, control what you can control, let go of what you can't. That's like one of the best things in controlling your emotions. Understand your emotions. So like, if you're feeling this way, like take a second and be like, what am I feeling? What am I thinking right now? Like really analyze it. Okay, what am I thinking that's making me feel this way? Or like, what are my thoughts? And what am I feeling? What am I feeling? Okay, I'm feeling anxious, like nervous. Okay, why am I feeling nervous? Well, this, and this. What are my thoughts? How can I relieve myself? And it helps, you know. I think it's a journey, but remember to unwind for some things, because stress is a thing, and it's okay to unwind. I know people are like grind, and I'm all for grind. But like, you get worn out, and once you're worn out, it's really tough to come back. I'm worn out, and I'm having a hard time coming back because I still feel worn out, and I don't want to be lazy. I hate feeling lazy, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. So that's about it. Socials in description. I'll see y'all. boy's fat. All right. I'm just kidding. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh, one more thing. These videos also have been very hard to make, just for motivation purposes. So I'm sticking to it, but it's not all sunshines and rainbows type deal. But I'm always grateful for this because I can help others, this and that. So peace.